I'm sorry, I'm holding up a lot of this tournament because I'm a slow player. Hello, sorry you had to wait like 3 hours for me. It's late, dude. It's too late for this shit. What the fuck? How? It's literally, I've been streaming for 12 fucking hours. Hang on. I'm gonna punch out a couple quick push-ups here. Okay, that's good enough. Now, Rice FT has me at a disadvantage. He's met me in a weakened state, a shell of my former self. And also, he's been waiting for us for like 3 hours. I think he knows our strategy. I think he will probably... I have a hunch he'll open with Rock.
It's time to do.
But I don't care what he's doing, because I'm just going to randomly roll it. Okay, random generator says scissors. A scissors opener, huh? A fellow big brain. I'm just gonna... I'll start randomly, and then when I develop a pattern, I'll switch off. He snapped. Fuck. The random generator says 3. I don't want to pick scissors again. Scissors is such a weak play there. I'll just do semi-random. I'll roll, but then I'll only follow the random number generator if I like what it tells me. Like, why would I follow a random number generator? I can just fucking outscale anyone. It's actually literally impossible to beat me. Okay. Favor's good. Favor's good.
A few moments later.
Like, why on earth would I rely on a random number generator? Like, it makes sense for the first opening, so they can't get a read on us. It's like starting the first 3 or 4 actions with a random number generator, so they can't get a read on us. And then when we get a read on them, then we switch to actually outplaying. If only there were big rock, paper, scissors tournaments, dude. Karma Ezreal. Fucking Karma Ezreal. Heckram. Wraith Color and Dur, old school style. You lost in rock, paper, scissors earlier today? Okay, I'm exaggerating. I have like a 90% win rate. Sue me. What's the 20 format? I'm here from YouTube. It is 2 deck, 0 ban, no overlapping region. Slow play fearsome deck. Do I like keeping Shadow Assassin early with a slow play fearsome deck?
Round 1, fight.
I think I will. I don't know, would you guys keep Shadow Ass there? I don't really play this elusive deck. You guys can tell I'm a good player because I draw my Kinkus and my Omen Hawks every time.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey.
Slow speed answers, mostly weak stuff like Skitterer.
There's always a way out.
Top deck Conspirator right on time. Each matchup can't block each other's cards. That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Full speed ahead.
Save the Hawk to block the Wraith Collar since it's not fearsome. No reason throwing it into a 3/3 for no reason. Actually, that's... yeah, no reason. True. True. Could be operating on a full board is the one thing.
Everyone here? Let's go.
Looks like a fairly straightforward attack pattern here. Honestly, I might be favored to just trade this board down. I don't know, he doesn't really have removal. He's saying he doesn't have Vile Feast the way he's playing. He doesn't run Whale. I can just kind of race and chill, right? Race and chill, race and chill. The fact that he can block our Blade Scouts is kind of awkward. I can block the Frenzied Skitterer, so he can't really get good blocks on the Blade Scouts. That's got to be valued in. If I'm worried about him top decking Vile Feast, I could block with Duo instead. Wow, I think I actually will block
Where
with
are you
Duo.
going?
I think I'll play around Vile Feast a bit. I don't know, just because the Conspirator's +1/+1, I won't block with it. But yeah, I'll kill this 3/3. I'll unlock the Navori Blade Scout attacks. Because now his entire board has 2 health. I don't know what he's... I mean, I shouldn't say I don't know what he's roping. I do this all the time. Should have a good ass blast on 7. I mean, he'll be able to develop some value blockers. I think I really have to open attack here. This attack looks really, really premium. We're not empowering They Who Endure since he can't drop it yet. He's got a lot of slow speed answers that start making this attack a bit awkward. And he just has no good blocks. If he tries to take some amount of blocks, which I think he's... I don't know. I mean, he's got to be forced to. There's no way he can avoid blocking this. That's going to allow us to play the other Wayfinder. Which is pretty valuable. He's running 1 Ruination. So we might not be able to hatchling on 7. Because normally it's like, it's a little YOLO. It's like, if they have it, they have it. You can't keep it in the opener. And it's a one-of. But I think if you're ahead... Oh god, it's so late, my flux is kicking in. Can you guys see my flux, or does that out get picked up on the stream? We can play tight. We can play around a Ruination, I think. Just because we're quite a bit ahead. Man, can we? Can we play around Ruination? I don't know. I mean, he's going to have a really wide board. If he Ruinates me, that's kind of bad for him as well. Drawing into deny is no good since we're attacking on 7 and not 8. So we don't have hatchling plus deny. Honestly, this deck doesn't really mind going on evens. We're going to be pretty light on blockers here. I mean, I just have to Kinko now. It's not like it gets better.
First step's the hardest.
But yeah, these 1/1s obviously aren't really good against his strat. If you're tryharding against an Endure deck, you probably have to keep track of how many of his units died. I should, like, I should be, like, writing that down in theory. Or making mental note. He's got a good developed attack here. I think that's a fairly sick top deck, to be honest. It's really good when you're entering, like, race mode. Spooky shit. Black Spear is pretty common in that hand. He's running it as a 3 mana. Or 3 of, sorry. Not 3 mana. You gotta go for the Black Spear, I think, if you have it. It's like, you just have a chance to win the game on the spot. I think we can't play around Ruination. I mean, even if he has it, he's kind of trading down his entire board too, which I think makes me okay. There you go. He can't ruin it next turn. You guys are making all kinds of good points. He's thinking about whether he wants to attack here. You can't not attack. There's no way, right? I mean, interestingly enough, he does deny my board space by not attacking. It's actually fascinating. You could skip this attack now. That's so weird. I like that. I think that's a pretty heads-up play by him. That might allow him to beat us. Because Spirit's Refuge is going to do okay here. Atrocity ranges. He's on a 3 Atrocity version. That's going to be scary. I mean, I have to open swing. These 1/1s are literally doing nothing. I have to open swing with everything. He's got good blockers against my board, though.
I know a way.
Drop on him.
Catch me if you can. Down from the trees.
I'm not sure the best amount of units to attack with there. It's important to keep a couple of blockers. It's a little too hard to have whale here. He can't skip this. He'll need an answer to twin disciplines. Oh no, wait, I'm running 0 disciplines and it's open decks. Yeah, that's true. I don't see any reason to attack, just keep pinging his ass, because I need to make room for my plays. I don't know, not freeing up space is kind of awkward. I don't know. Maybe I needed to attack with like at least one Omen Hawk. This is kind of vulnerable. I attack with a 3-4. Getting used out of the barrier lifesteal for the double body is nice. I think he's representing he doesn't have Vile Feast, or at least he didn't have it like 2 turns ago. He could have top decked it in the last 2 cards. I don't know. I might be misplaying at this point. He's probably favored here. If he just has like They Who Endure, I think he's ahead. They Who Endure top deck is fucking amazing here. It's like if he just has it, he has to be good. We have no room to play anything. I mean, you don't have great blockers here. So yeah, I think it had to be a mistake to not attack with at least one more Omen Hawk. Double Glimpse is just really rough. There's not really much we can do about that. Puts him on really, really good odds here. I mean, all he needs is one They Who Endure. So I think he's good. How do you make sure your opponents aren't street sniping during the opponent? I don't. I trust people. He's good. So we're down the first game. It's pretty hard to open attack here. He doesn't beat Will. It doesn't matter what he does though. I mean, this game is over. It's pretty rough. It's it seems to be a really good deck against fearsomes. Or sorry, elusives. I think it does definitely depend on the situation. I mean, he can't play the open Chronicler there. If I attack with one Omen Hawk, he can let it through. If I attack with 2 Omen Hawks, he has to block 1, and then he can block all of them. I was supposed to do a full attack there. That was my mistake. I think we probably get a win if we full attack there. But yeah, obviously this is like, Elusives is the one deck that just has no answer. Because this would normally be a super vulnerable board state. A bunch of 7-2 fearsomes. And they're really like 5-2s. Elusives is the one deck that doesn't really have an answer to that. Because you can't really deal 2 damage and you don't tend to have a lot of 3 health or 3 attack units. Yeah, I think attacking with a 3-4 could have just been wrong. Is that BM? Did he DC or something? Because I don't think that's really a line there. Double Atrocity. Loses to deny. If he DC'd, he'll get the win.
Brutality.
It's 1 AM where he lives. Maybe he just fell asleep. I think he DC'd. It's pretty likely. He's offline. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a DC. So he's up 1-0. Internet went down for a second. I didn't notice. You were good there, so I'll give it to you. So we're down 0-1. We're playing into Karma Ezreal. Do you keep Highwayman? It's kind of important to fish for bombs. Highwayman's not really aggro. It can outrace like a Chump Wump or something maybe.
Round 2. Fight.
A decent opener.
Hey, Krabby.
That
my resting face.
Duo is good here.
Hang on, sir.
It's gotta be a valuable mystic shot. So we have two options here. Could be on Shadow Assassin, Solitary Monk. I mean, Zed beats Monk, whereas like Duo Blade Scout is actually kind of vulnerable to Monk. They're both vulnerable to Mystic Shot. I think I'll play Zed.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
It's pretty reliable here. I think I'm fairly fine with that. He's usually gonna have pretty good answers no matter what we do. Forcing a get excited out really early in like a committal discard is actually totally okay. Like, it looks kind of bad that we didn't get to act as aggressor, but we forced a shit ton out of him. Whereas like playing Greenglade Duo Shadow Assassin is a bit weaker, or sorry, Greenglade Duo into Blade Scout is a bit weaker against Shadow Assassin. His Assassin gets a really good trade into our Duo, and then we do 3 damage, but that's not that good. The counters to Zed are much more committal. It looks like he countered us, but I'm very happy with how that happened.
First step's the hardest.
It's an interesting spot. You could commit to developing into that. You'll get more damage on the Duo. I think the Duo damage is going to be irrelevant because of Shadow Assassin. So I think just taking the block, being at odds to get the Omen Hawk buffs earlier has to be correct. Take the attack here. I mean, Duo is a bit of a threat, but he'll just block it and won't mind. I'm not going to refuge this early. The question is, what are his slow speed threats? He doesn't really have a ton, actually. It's like Chungus for a double trade. His biggest threats are at fast speed, like Static Shock. I should always develop in here.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
This deck is basically hard commits to develop. This deck hates open attacking. The whole point of Elusive is you devalue their blockers. I mean, he has no big board wipes. You shouldn't be able to do much against a board like this. The scare card is, again, Static Shock. So you want to develop further. He's on 3 Static Shocks. Just Blade Scout here. We need to get value out of the Elixir, I think. So we can't do anything weird like Shadow Assassin. Most likely play is for him to pass back to us here. We take an attack, Static Shock, some Blade Scouts. Maybe he'll leave one blocker up. We'll have like the flexible Elixir of Iron. We're kind of representing it, but I don't think it matters here. And of course, positioning around Spirit's Refuge doesn't matter here either. So he should Static Shock the 2/1s, and then we should Elixir of Iron to keep the duo alive, I think. That's a fascinating play. He's keeping his Shadow Assassin alive. I mean, I don't think I care enough to Elixir here, do I? Feels really hard to take this Elixir. His health is going a little low here. He's running a version with 0 healing potions, which is good for me in this matchup, in this game state, I think. I wonder why I put this card in this deck. Really makes you think, doesn't it? really activates those almonds.
The world's a big place.
Why would I do that?
Let's see all of it.
Strange, huh? I guess that'll always be one of the mysteries of life.
The dark beckons.
So you're looking for the Windfare Hatchling top deck, basically? It's fairly unlikely. He's on Static Shock. He's a little far from Karma. I probably don't have him on a clock of 1. I'll aim to kill him on turn 9. I mean, unless we top deck Windfare Hatchling, we just can't kill him on 7. Dude, I'm so tired.
Charge!
Some people don't attack. They think they brick you out by not letting you play Windfare Hatchling. Of course, we don't have it here. Is it 2 face up if I Darius emote? Darius emote could make him think I just misplayed my Windfare hatchling. I mean, it could be overplaying. But sometimes he doesn't attack there if I Darius emote. I think I just baited him. Yo! I mean, it's against Yon. I have no choice but to open attack here. He's running Spirit's Refuge, and this is a spot where the attack order could matter. He wants to be refuging... I don't actually know. But he wants to refuge something that's going to be trading for something bigger, so I should kind of order by size. God, I really need to pee. If I lose this game real quick, I can then just go unload. That'll be nice. I mean, I have no choice but to refuge the Shadow Assassin, I think. It's too good with Conspirator in this kind of hand state anyway. He's only 4 out of 8. Yeah, we need to kill him on 9. That's gonna be our clock. Thinks about this a bit. Doesn't take an action. Rules out a lot of things, actually. This guy thinks for sure we have Wayfinder.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Looking for a daring escape.
I just need to draw, basically.
The order rewards its faithful.
See, at turn 9's when we go in. That is likely when he'll Yon. If he's watching my hand, he actually thinks this left card is the hatchling. Nobody's that observant, I think. Okay, I can make it. I can last. I think I'll open attack to beat Yon. I mean, he has no health potions and he's at 3. So we need to connect very little here. I can just use a bottle.
Don't use the drinking bottle. Do you want a jar?
We want to attack with the elusives first to hurt Spirit's Refuge.
Quietly now.
They cannot hide.
Closing in on the mark. Catch me if you can.
Oh, I can feel it burning.
You're between me and glory.
I think I have enough time to speedrun it. Oh, I'm back. Did he get map off of Karma? Or is that Ghost? I mean, Ezreal Karma is a deck that definitely can kill you from 20, so it's possible we're not good here.
Master, protect each other.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Wow. I think I can't play a unit. I think I put him on Yon. I think I don't let him get 2 targets on Ezreal. I think I fucking chill. Yo, am I chilling? Am I chilling? I mean, he's got an exploitative pass back. This sucks. I don't actually think I can do that.
We don't want any.
I don't know. I think he wins here. Most hands beat us. The fact that he was able to stay alive off of that ghost, I think just wins him the game. Like, we were on a clock of 9. Karma Ezreal will just kill us here.
Peace begins within.
It's pretty easy for them to just take a clean kill. It's like once it's turn 10 and they're not dead, it's over. So yeah, that ghost was crazy.
Watch and learn. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that's a misplay. I think that's a fairly brain dead misplay on my part, honestly. That's definitely one I shouldn't be making. But yeah, the Ezreal blocker is obviously the play. Yeah, he's good. We can't beat him anymore, I think. I mean, we technically have a higher chance on the open attack, so I guess I elixir here. But yeah, this game's over. We can't win anymore.
They don't know what they're up against.
That was a pretty bad misplay, not playing the elusive last turn. That's gonna knock us out of the tournament. Because he's already up the one game before.
Firing.
Man, I made one misplay in each of these games. Like a fairly big one. Like, not playing Windfair Hatchling there is just super brain dead. It's really avoidable.
On the mark.
Oh, we top deck a nut card. But yeah, I mean, it's not gonna matter. Okay. That kind of sucks.
Fatality.
I don't know. I misplayed both of these games. I think we lose that even if we play the hatchling to block. Is there anything else we can really do that game? I don't think so. Karma Ezreal's like a pretty solid deck. It generates some like fairly unique tables. The biggest problem with Karma Ezreal is it hard folds to aggro, basically, like any good aggro. That's a large part of the reason why Karma Ezreal is a better tournament deck than a ladder deck. We made it pretty far. We made it to the semifinals. I had a good run. Yeah, I think I actually did okay. I wouldn't have made... I mean, I like to believe that I wouldn't have misplayed that last Windfair Hatchling spot if I wasn't tired, but it wouldn't have mattered. Like, we lost the game either way. Now for good, I can go to sleep now. Yeah, we done, boys. That's it. We beat